Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Gemini might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things I think you guys will like on Amazon. Okay, now this reading is going to be for June 2022. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Now, if you're feeling like it's not quite resonating with you, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest, and if you know your other planetary placements, just listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect with Spirit and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Gemini for June 2022. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Gemini for June 2022? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Gemini for June 2022? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Gemini for June 2022? Okay, I'm dividing these into 3 stacks. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. Okay, not such a great card. However, it is a card about healing. But this is your overall energy for the spread. As we go through this reading, I'm going to show you how this card is going to relate to the different cards that come up. Okay. Okay, now we're going to start the reading out with 4 rows, okay? And so the first row pertains to the things you've been dealing with in the recent past, what's currently going on in your life, and the things, situations, and people that are approaching. All right, now the second row has to do with our twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart. This could be a karmic partner. It is generally the person that you think about the most, regardless of your relationship status. It's the person that's on your mind the most when you wake up in the morning, and that person you're thinking about when you go to sleep at night. Now, the third column has to do with our fears, anxieties, obstacles, challenges, and things we do to ourselves to self-sabotage. And that fourth row has to do with outcome. Now I've got 2 cards in each of the 4 rows, and I'm going to do that 2 more times, so we'll have like a past, present, future type thing. And by the time we get to the end of the reading, we're going to have a pretty good idea about June 2022. So we're starting the reading with the Chariot as well as the 5 of Wands. Okay, so things might not be so great between you and your person or at home right now. There may be like little picky arguments, things over really nothing major, but it just, you know, you're unhappy or you're unsatisfied about something, and so every little thing is bothering you, and you know, you're getting irritated very easily. And so you are at a point where, you know, do you even want to bother? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Right now with this Chariot, it looks like you're staying. Okay, so you can see he's ready to go. He's thinking about it. He's got the canopy of stars over his head, and the Star card is about new beginnings and starting fresh and starting over in this thing. But these little creatures, these little sphinxes, they're not going anywhere. They're set, but they still like stay or go, or, you know, what do they do? All right, so you're kind of undecided. All right. Now, second row with our twin flame, soulmate person, karmic person, soulless portal, whatever type relationship you might be experiencing right now. All right, Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. All right, so you are expecting a little bit of stability at this point in your life, whether you're young and are in, you know, early 20s, or you might be a little bit older. You know, you just feel like maybe there's something sneaky going on. There's something where you feel like you've been betrayed, like you don't know the whole story, okay? And it's leaving you feeling unstable. It's leaving you feeling a little unsure of yourself. Fortunately, what I'm getting is that the majority of you are pretty stable in your life right now, and you just expect that out of your partner. I don't really feel that you're dependent on them financially or anything. So if you have to start over, you're already prepared, okay? I'm feeling like you even might be a little bit of a workaholic, that you take really great pride in the fact that you earn and provide for your own needs, but you are very generous and you take care of your family and your partner as well, and you expect the same back from them, so there's that balance. All right, now in your obstacles and challenges, you have the Emperor and you have the Fool. So again, you're thinking about moving on, thinking about starting over, going ahead and taking that chance, you know, cutting your losses and moving on. And you know, there may be somebody, you might talk to your dad, you might talk to an uncle, could be an older guy at work or something, but you know, you value this person's opinion, and you kind of feel like maybe you might need to talk things over to get that masculine impression of what's going on or what advice you might take at this moment. Kind of a mentor person. All right, now in your outcome, you have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So Knight of Swords, yeah, okay, you feel uncomfortable. You're not really at ease. You're not being able to relax in this situation. You feel like, you know, every time you take your eyes off your partner, are they doing something? Are they being honest? They may have left you in a state before where you might have actually caught them cheating, or maybe you were separate for a little while and they partied a little too much, or got with someone else during this break, you know, when they should have been focusing on, you know, reunification or working things out. All right. And you know, these are the things that are bothering you. So this is what's going on. You have a relationship right now, but because of their ways that they've done in the past, you're uneasy, okay? You're trying to decide whether to trust them or not. All right, so you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Magician, okay, Six of Wands, and the World, and Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's like you are, you know, drawing that line in the sand. You want this from them. It's not really like an ultimatum. It's just how it is. If they want to stay, they're going to have to show you a little bit more stability. They're going to have to approach you with a little more solidness, with a little more participation in the relationship, okay? At the same time, it feels as if maybe you could be overreacting a little bit, you know, if they made mistakes in the past and you're still holding it against them. It could be, I'm sorry, my nose is just tickling so bad. It could be that you might be a little more harsh on them. And of course, this comes from a place of protection. You know, you want that peace. You don't want to have to worry about things. So yeah, you're just keep thinking about the good things. Keep manifesting that positive. Your partner is going to make some really big decisions, and I think you're going to find that there's some really good surprises coming up for you as far as your partner is concerned. I'm really feeling that, you know, this may be just feelings that you have. I'm not seeing any type of deception other than you feeling like there is. And, you know, I'm always saying trust your instinct, but if it comes from a place of just being insecure rather than actual advice from, the universe, from your gut, from your ancestors, from that intuitive. And that's why it's really important to talk to that mentor of yours and get that male perspective to see if they might have a difference of opinion. It feels as if, your partner is, planning a trip, whether you guys go to the beach or you go to the mountains or you take some type of trip. But I see a little trip coming up. And during this time, this is a place where the two of you are going to come together a little bit more. And you're gonna receive more of that balance. So that is going to ease up a lot of your insecurities. You're going to, it's going to be like a recess, like a break. A good break, not a breakup, but it's going to be like just a break from the stresses of everyday life. All right, now when you get to outcome, we have Death card and we have the Pentacles. Sorry, my nose is just tickling away. Okay, so this Death card, all right, and you have the Ten of Cups with it. Now, a lot of people would go, oh, it's the end of a relationship. But no, it's the end of your feelings that you want to leave the relationship. This little trip that you're going to take with your partner is going to solidify that foundation that you have for home and family. If you're single, this could be somebody that you've been unsure about. It could be that you make that final decision to move forward in a little bit more commitment with your partner. All right, so you have Judgment in your column, as well as the Three of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant, and we're talking about, elevating your status in the relationship. Okay, and that Four of Cups. King of Swords and Strength. And in your outcome, you have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So Judgment, yeah, definitely. It's time to make that decision. You come to the realization that your partner actually adores you. They place you on this pedestal. They talk great about you to their friends and their family and stuff. You for now, at least, I don't know what's going to happen 6 months from now or whatever, but for now, at least, it seems as if you can rest knowing that your partner looks at you in an elevated status, okay? Especially, there could even be a marriage proposal. This could be someone that is, you might get a ring. I'm really and truly seeing that some of you guys might become engaged. At the same time, whether you decide that you want to accept this ring at this time or accept this proposal or whatever, or even just to, make that commitment to each other, you're still feeling that there could be some doubts, as committed as the two of you have been or are going to be, you still have those little doubts that nag at you in the back of your mind. All right, so obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties, and that self-sabotage we're talking about. You have that King of Swords and the Strength card. So as you get this little elevated status, because of the insecurities you've been feeling, you're going to maybe even be a little more, I don't want to say controlling. It's not really controlling, but demanding, I don't know. Demanding of your partner being around more. Now, if it's their job, it's keeping them out 16, 18 hours, they're doing something to build towards your future. And that is something you can relax about and just be there. It's going to take a lot of strength to get over these emotions and these fears right now. But, it's doable because this is what you got in the last row in this section was the World and this Victory card. And so with that, it just shows that, you guys are you're gonna make it. All right, and in your outcome, you have Six of Cups and you have Queen of Wands. So definitely, this is a person that you have that deep, deep connection with. I don't know if you share children or if you're going to share children or if somebody's actually expecting at the moment. But at the same time, there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of love in this relationship. And it's not really something that you want to or are willing to give up at this time. Although sometimes your doubts and insecurities can make you feel like you want to run away from the situation. Okay, Gemini, so that is your reading for June 2022. Okay, guys, love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.